What's up with it, man? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Elite Kings, we are back. Elite Kings, we are back, guys. So today I'm reading out of the Bible, man. Hold up, dude. The Bible, man, it just speaks so much about manifestation. And I want to give a big shout out to my mentor, Eric, the Power of I Am channel on YouTube. He really helped me out. And I always pay homage, almost in every single video, I pay homage because if it wasn't for him, I really wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. But you know what? It's all reflection. I was searching. I found his channel. Asking, it shall be given to you. Seeking, you shall find. I found his channel. I worked with him as a mentor for a good while. And well, we still, I still message him here and there. Haven't in a while, but I still watch all his videos, and he reads a lot out of the Bible, and I've got that a lot from him. I read a lot out of the Bible and the videos. I get a lot from his videos from the Bible, plus a lot of Neville Goddard and Joseph Murphy, and a little bit of Napoleon Hill. But either way, guys, here we are. We're in it to win it. We're live like Channel 5, and here we go. We're going to read out of Matthew 26:11, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to mention to you the esoteric understanding of what we read. Okay, you see, a lot of times when people read the Bible, they read it from an external point of view and they take it literal. This is why I like a lot of Joseph Murphy, because he breaks that down. He breaks what's really being said, as well as Eric from the Power of I Am. He breaks that down, as well as Neville Goddard. He breaks that down. Another channel that I follow, which rest in peace, already passed away, Reverend Ike. If you ever get a chance, check him out. Reverend Ike content on YouTube. Just type in Reverend Ike. And he also breaks the Bible down a lot and talks a lot about the internal, what's really being said. And looking at it and understanding the scriptures from within, not from without. A lot of religions like Christianity, Catholics, and all these other religions, nothing to them at all. Hey, dude, I love you, okay? But a lot of them speak about external. Everything is out there. The devil's right there. Jesus is right there. God is right there. The Virgin Mary's right there. This person's there. That person's there. It's that person's fault. It was that person's fault. It's him there. It's her there. Him, ha, ha, ha. The finger's always being pointed out. You're always giving your power away. Okay, you're praying to the clouds, right? You're always putting your power away. You're putting your power away all the time, but that's what they want. That's what the 3D wants. That's what the physical matter and Saturno, satanic, Saturn, 666, 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons. All that is physical matter. The goal of the physical matter is to keep you into the physical matter. That's the game. It wants to keep you. If you look at the symbol of Toyota, it's a Saturn symbol. Saturn means satanic. Okay, there really is no devil, but that's how it breaks it down. The world is a creation of Saturn. You see Saturn symbols everywhere. Look at Nike. Nike is the halo around Saturn. Look at Capital One, the bank. The halo around Saturn, right? You start to see these symbols everywhere. Nissan, it's a planet of Saturn. Toyota is a planet of Saturn. You start to see Saturn symbols all over the place, okay? And this is what's keeping you in the physical matter. If you look at one of the pictures of Jesus where it shows a heart with the crown around it and then the cross on top, that's what that is, guys. The heart is like the spirit, and the thorn crown is the physical matter, keeping you in the physical. And then the cross on top, if you fold the cross, it turns into a cube. Why do you think people say think outside the box? Because when you're in the box, you're in the physical matter. Think outside the box is thinking spiritual. Okay, this is why we think outside the box. There's a drawing of Da Vinci with the man that's like this, and he has like 3 arms or whatever. I'm sure you've seen that. He's inside a square, but outside the square is a circle. Okay, a circle represents the spirit. Square represents the physical matter. Okay, that's why there's a lot of cubes. A lot of religions pray to cubes. I believe Judaism, they have a cube on their head when you graduate. That you have a square. I think in Islam there's like a big black cube that they pray to. So that there's a meaning to that, but in the end, it's still a cube. It's keeping you in the physical matter. Okay, the cross is a cube. When you fold the cross, it turns into a cube. Okay, so it's very important that we know that everything is internal. Once you start seeing everything internal, now we're looking at everything spiritual. Okay, we're going within. We're not enslaving ourselves to the illusion. The goal of the illusion is to keep you thinking in the illusion. Okay, identifying with the illusion. Ooh, it just gives me like the butterflies in my stomach. That's how I know I'm spitting real game. Anyway, so here we go, guys. The sheep and the goats. This is Matthew 26:11-31. The sheep and the goats. When the Son of Man comes in his glory and all the angels with him, he will sit on his glorious throne. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate the people one from another as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. He will put the sheep on his right and the goats on his left. Remember that, guys. He will put the sheep on his right, the goats on his left. Then the king will say to those on his right, "Come, you are blessed," he said. Then the king will say to those on the right, "Come, you are blessed by Father. Take your inheritance in the kingdom prepared for you since the creation of the world. For I," when you see I am, that's God. "For I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you invited me in. I needed clothes and you clothed me. I was sick and you looked after me. I was in prison and you came to visit me." Then the righteous will answer him, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invite you in, or needed clothes and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go to visit you?" Remember, he said, "I," okay, God. The king will reply, "Truly I, God, tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." We're all one. We're all connected. Then he will say to those on his left, "Depart." These are the people in the 3D. "From me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels. For I," God, when you see I am, it's God. "For I was hungry and you gave me nothing to eat. I was thirsty and you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger and you did not invite me in. I needed clothes and you did not clothe me. I was sick and in prison and you did not look after me." They also will answer, "Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty or a stranger, needing clothes or sick or in prison and did not help you?" He will reply, "Truly I, God, tell you, whatever you did not do for one of the least of these, you did not do for me." Then they will go away to eternal punishment, but the righteous to eternal life. Okay, so let's break that down, guys. And see, back in the day, before I knew what I know now, by reading that, I would think like, okay, the right, the good, you got to be good people, which you do, because everyone is you. But you wouldn't look at everyone as you. You'd be like, I got to help all these people. You know what I'm saying? I got to feed them. I got to clothe them. I got to do all this. Because if I don't do, then I'm going to go to hell and I'm going to get in trouble. And then the day that I don't help somebody, or is the homeless person out there, should I help him? And if I don't, because in the Bible it said I got to help him. But if I don't, am I going to burn in hell? Because this is right here into eternal punishment. But you see what it says? Eternal, guys. We're gonna break it down right now, right? So you would look at that and you would see that scripture outside. You're like, what do I need to do out here? What do I need to start doing out here to make this scripture my reality? Right? So that's what throws people off. That's what threw me off, bro. Like, I was a freaking anger management, always freaking out, getting mad at the old script because the past doesn't exist, the old script. But you know what, bro? Like, when I discovered this, everything changed. I'm super calm now. Like, nothing affects me. My emotional intelligence is the highest it's ever been. I'm sober from everything: drugs, alcohol, porn, masturbation, everything, bro. It's just, I'm self-mastery. I've mastered the game, right? And I'm still in the process of mastering it even more at elite levels, right? So I now know what the elites know. I now know what the top Mason degrees know, the 33 degree plus, the top people of the world, the owners of the world that are, the 3D kings, right? I now know exactly what they know, right? And they're over religions. They're over all this stuff, bro. This stuff gets deep. It's a Matrix, man. Watch that movie again, dude. Anyway, so we're going to go back and read this real quick. It's going to be kind of a long video, but, man, it's fun, though. It won't be that long because your boy has a lot of things to get done right here. Hey, you thought I was going to say I got a lot of things to do out here. No, I got to go in that closet and experience the beautiful life in the kingdom of heaven. Ooh, meditation, baby. Bow. The sheep and the goats. So when the Son of Man comes in his glory, okay, this is talking about you, and all the angels with him, still talking about you, he will sit in his glorious throne, kingdom of heaven, you, because you are God. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate the people from and other as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. He will put the sheep on his right and goats on his left. Cast your net on the right side of the boat. The right side is the creative side. The right side of your brain is the creative, is the visualization, okay? The left side is your logical. It's the physical, okay? The right side of the brain is spiritual. Okay, that's why he said cashing it on the right side of the brain. I mean, on the right side of the boat. Okay, the school system is actually designed to put your right brain to sleep and activate your left brain. Okay, the school system is set up to be a slave to the 3D. Okay, so right here, he will put the sheep on his right side of the brain, visualization, you going into that, which I'm about to do right now, my meditation, and goats on his left. Okay, goats represents physical. Okay, so when you hear these people say, I am the GOAT, all this, what they're really saying is they're that's why a lot of these athletes say this, right? And that's why the devil, right? You see goats and all this stuff. So the goat is just a representation of physical. If you realize it, Capricorn is a goat, okay? And Saturn is the January, the planet for January, which is Capricorn. The beginning of it is Saturn, satanic. It's a lot of shit, dude, but we don't have to get into all that. Just know that's what the goat represents. The goat represents physical, okay? The goat represents physical. The sheep represents the right, okay? So he will put the sheep on the right side, the creative side, the visualization side, and the goat on his left. Then the king will say to those on his right, so the visualization, come in, you who are blessed by my Father, which is you. Take your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you since the creation of the world. This is you, my people, going into your visualization, your meditation, seeing a beautiful world, speaking positivity, seeing positivity, feeling positive, going into the kingdom of heaven, which is the right side of your brain. That is you creating your beautiful life. Visualization. Visualization is God in action. And it says right here, for I was hungry, for God was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. For God was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. It says right here, for God was a stranger, and you invited me in. God needed clothes, and you clothed me. God was sick, and you looked after me. God was in prison, and you came to visit me. Then the righteous, they'll answer him like, Lord, like, when did we see you hungry, bro? Like, what are you talking about? Like, God's never hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink. Like, when did we see you as a stranger and invite you in, or needed a clothing and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go visit you? Like, what? Like, God, this is not who you are. Like, you're never this. You're never lacking. That's why it says I. And then the king replied, truly, I tell you, truly, God tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. What that is trying to say, my people, is that you are not none of these. You are not none of these. You are not hungry. You are not thirsty. You're you are not sick. You are not needing clothes. You're not in prison, because you are the spirit. What experiences that hungry, thirsty, imprisoned, sick is the ego, the flesh, which you are not. You are from the kingdom of heaven. You are the spirit. You are not meat. In Spanish, this is called carne. You are not carne. You are not meat. You are not this meat suit. Okay, you are not this meat suit. You are a spirit. Okay, you are God. So it says right there, what happens is when he says, when you did for the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. In a way, you could say what you help somebody with, because everyone's a reflection of you anyways. When you help someone, you help yourself, right? You're helping yourself by helping out here. But really, it's you going internal and saying, I am not none of this. I am perfection. I am the spirit. I don't lack. My God, which is me, takes care of me. I take care of I. I am God. I am that I am. I am taking care of myself through the power of God, which is me. It's deep. That's what this is saying. Like, at least for brothers and sisters of mine, you did it for me. That's just you. You're saying that I am not none of these things anyway, dude. Like, I am on point. Then, because I am the spirit. Then he will say to those on his left, logical, 3D, physical, matter, Saturn, satanic, 666, all physical, all logical, enslavement, 3D, illusion, left side of the brain, what the school system has been designed to upgrade. Then he will say to those on his left, 3D, depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire, prepare for the devil. I told y'all, man, look, bro, I didn't even know, I forgot that I was going to say devil right there, bro. Left brain, satanic, Saturn, satanic, cube, box, matter, physical, atom, Taurus field. That is physical, low vibration. It gets deep. So it says, then he will say to those on his left, let me underline left, depart from me, you who are cursed, and into the eternal fire, prepared for the devil. All that saying is you are living and his angels. Eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels. All that is saying is that you have chosen to live with the illusion, the 3D world. There is no devil fire where you're going to burn and no. The 3D is the devil in a way, right? So that's what it's talking about. You on the left, logical fit. Look up the left brain and the right brain, and you will see what I'm talking about. And this is right here, for I. This is for God was hungry and you gave me nothing to eat. God was thirsty and you gave me nothing to drink. God was a stranger, you did not invite me in. God needed clothing, you did not clothe me. God was sick and in prison, you did not look after me. They will answer. They also will answer, Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty? Like, this ain't you. Or a stranger needing clothes or sick or in prison. Like, this ain't you. Like, what are you talking about? And did I help you? He will reply, truly, God tell you, whatever you did not do for one of the least of these, you did not do for me. That means that they chose to identify with hunger. They chose to identify with thirst. They chose to identify with sickness. They chose to identify with being in prison. They chose to live negative, which negative is low vibration, which low vibration is the 3D, is the physical, is Saturn, is satanic, is the 666, the illusion, physical matter. Physical matter is just energy vibrating super low, low vibration, living at the bottom, the heel, the hell, the bottom chakra, the energy center, the red. That's why a lot of fast food restaurants are red and yellow, because those are the low energy centers, vibrating low, physical matter, 3D. So since they chose to live and identify with the illusion, not with the kingdom of heaven within, not with your visualization, but the 3D, what you see with your two eyes. For what you see with your two eyes come from the mind. Life is a mirror, not a window. Reflection. You started it here, cause and effect. So stop living and identifying with what's already dead, with the effect. Stop identifying with out here. That's the trick. You're identifying with what's already made. Out here does not matter. You already made it. Go back in here, revise it, re-see it, revisualize it. Keep talking positive in here. It doesn't matter what this tells you. What this tells you does not matter. What matters is what this tells you. Okay? That's what happened there. And then it says right here, then they will go away to eternal punishment, but the righteous to eternal life. You can choose right now to change that. Right now you can choose that. You can go to eternal life. The righteous to eternal. The righteous, the right side of the brain, the righteous, the right side of the brain. Visualization. Look up the left brain and the right brain, and you will see what the right brain is about. Art, creativity, intuition, spiritual, visualization, vision, creativity, all the beautifulness. Okay, so the righteous, the right type thinking of the people of the brain live to eternal life. The right side, the kingdom of heaven is the right brain. Okay, cast your net on the right side of the boat. If you choose to live within and to start to select your reality, select your beautiful life with your right brain, it will unfold into the 3D, and now you are living within. See yourself already with the desired state of everything that you have, and you have it, and say, I already have it. Don't let the 3D tell you it doesn't have. People will tell you, no, you don't have it. That's just your own ego. Everything's a reflection anyway. No, you say, I already have it, bro. Like, I'm already in that mansion, if that's what you desire. I'm already on that beach. I'm already in the whatever car you want. Whatever car you desire. Don't want it. You already have it. You see it. Bro, I'm already riding in it right now. The 3D out here, no, you're not, bro. There's nothing in your parking lot. Bro, stop. The 3D, you back away. Back away, ego. Like Jesus said, I wanted to back away, devil. Like, straight up, dip out, 3D. I don't care what you're telling me. I see it here. That's all that matters. The kingdom of heaven is internal. It's spiritual. It's visualization. Visualization is the truth, and now I know it. The visualization is the truth, and now I know it. I'm not identified with the 3D. And that's it, my people. Man, what, 19 minutes in? Hey, I love you guys so much, man. We're going to keep going. Dude, the Bible gets deep, dude. But you see what I'm saying? Start to break it down like that. Everything's internal. You already know, guys. Remember this. You are bold. You're courageous. You're strong. Look, me even talking to you and telling you, you are bold. You're courageous. You're strong. You're beautiful. You're healthy. You're wealthy. You're prosperous. You're abundant. You're rich. You're infinite. You're eternal. You're the best in the whole wide world. You're the best. Is me talking to me, because everything's a reflection of me anyways. And so you seeing me is a reflection of you. It's deep. I love you. Vamos.